Hello and welcome to Packin' the Pros, a show all about NC State Wolfpack alumni and sport greats and what they are doing today. I'm your host, Logan Sims. Today we begin with the NFL. Seattle Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson took only his second career home loss to the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday by a score of 30-23. Russell was coming off of his best performance of the season against the Redskins. However, he only went 14 for 28 for 126 yards passing and one interception with no touchdowns against the Cowboys. He did rush for 12 yards on 2 attempts and had a rushing touchdown for the second week in a row. Russell only had 10 fantasy points, frustrating many fantasy owners, including myself, considering his teammate and kicker, Stephen Hauschka, had 12 fantasy points. Stephen Hauschka, another NC State alumni, had 3 field goals, 2 from 33 yards and 1 from 48 his season long. Stephen Hauschka is 9 of 10 for field goals on the season. Turning to the Carolina Panthers and their 37-37 tie against the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday. Jericho Cotchery had 4 receptions on 10 targets for a total of 58 yards, including a long of 26 yards. Chris Myers, a sports analyst for the NFL, stated that 78% of his receptions on the season coming into the game were made for first downs. Unfortunately, Cotchery dropped a crucial pass in the end zone late in the game. He ended up with 9 fantasy points on the day. Turning back to quarterbacks now, Mike Glennon of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers went 24 for 44 for 314 yards through 2 touchdowns and 1 interception in the Buccaneers' 48-17 loss to the Ravens on Sunday. In the Denver Broncos' 31-17 victory against a struggling New York Jets offense, starting linebacker Nate Irving racked up a total of 2 tackles. Phillip Rivers has led the San Diego Chargers to a 5-1 record following a 31-28 victory over the Oakland Raiders on Sunday. Phillip Rivers went 22 of 34 for 313 yards and 3 touchdowns. Phillip has thrown for over 250 yards every week since week 1 and only 1 interception in that span. He has also thrown 3 touchdowns in 4 of his 6 starts this season. To all you fantasy owners out there, my Wolfpack Fantasy Lock of the Week this week will be Russell Wilson. Coming off of only his second home loss of his career, he is facing a poor St. Louis Rams defense that had 0 sacks against the 49ers while allowing Colin Kaepernick to throw 3 touchdowns on 343 yards passing. Now turning to the world of tennis. Former NC State men's tennis standout Jamie Polgar won his first pro title at the Portugal F8 Futures Tournament. He won 3 straight sets on his way to victory and won 5 matches to clinch the title. Just as a reminder, in his time at NC State, Jamie was a 3-time All-ACC selection from 2010 to 2012. The newest member to the Packin' the Pros, TJ Warren of the Phoenix Suns, had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in the Suns' 95-92 loss to the Houston Rockets on the 13th. That is all for this week's edition of Packin' the Pros. I will be back again next week on Wolfpack Sports Television. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out all of our social media at go.ncsu.edu/sports. I'm Logan Sims. Until next time.